Hey GMAR, this is Jonathan Lindley here, your 2020 president. I'm here with our CEO, Monica Peña. In light of everything that's been going on across the country with the coronavirus, our leadership team, our association has been working to keep an eye on the situation. And yesterday, the board of directors met, and I'm going to give you some outcomes, or some scenarios that happened yesterday with our board of directors meeting. Monica?
So the board of directors, in their concern for our membership as a whole, had to come to some decisions, and some of those decisions is what we're going to talk about today. We thought it was important to come to you as soon as we could and provide the breakdown of some of the decisions, because we are getting phone calls and we do have concerned members, and we are here to serve all of you and your interest at this moment. So one of the biggest decisions has to do with our CE classes, or education classes. So at this time, we will not be hosting any in-person classes at the GMAR building and in our education rooms. It's a hard decision to make, but it was very important due to the county restrictions that we have been given to no more than 10 people in a room, and in an abundance of caution. However, GRI, which has already started, we had 2 class days that happened 2 weeks ago, and this Thursday and Friday, tomorrow and the next day, we were hosting the last 2 days of GRI. We have worked with our instructor in Texas Realtors, and we are going to be making that class available to those people who had already signed up for it via Zoom. An email has already been sent out to all of those people who had signed up for the class for you to pre-register for that class. And you must pre-register in order to be able to sign in and log in and participate in the class. We, through Texas Realtors, we are notified that we had to have a monitor. So Humberto will be monitoring that class. He will be signing in, and he will be watching everybody in that class to make sure that you are in attendance and that you're actually sitting down in front of the camera. So be aware. So if you signed up for GRI and you took the first 2 days, you will be allowed to take the other 2 days so that we can make sure that you get your credits. Testing will be taking place next week. Again, read your entire email. The information was sent out to you and will be there for you. And let's see. Oh,
that also applies for Legal 1 and 2. That'll be taking place at the beginning of April. That class will be done via Zoom as well. If any testing needs to be done, it'll be scheduled. Be on the lookout for your email. One other thing was the broadcast classes from Texas Realtors. We're waiting on that one, right?
Texas, that's a little bit different, because we are looking to have them send out the information so that our members might be able to sign in. We don't have a final confirmation on any of that, so we don't want to give information that we might have to correct later. So be aware that there's going to be more information, and that we are working to try to help to get all our members the CE classes that they need, because we don't have any information from TREC either as to whether they will be giving more time for members to complete the hours that they need for certification, even with the understanding that you know, the associations throughout the entire state are canceling classes. So we're working on it. We're trying to make that happen for our membership, and so is Texas Realtors and National Association of Realtors. We're all working to get as much information to our membership and help them continue to do business as usual.
Moving on, the broker meeting that we have scheduled for next week on the 26th. The broker meeting will still happen. We are going to do it via Facebook Live. We will record that and have that sent out to membership as well. But as Monica mentioned earlier, due to restrictions put in place by our county, we cannot have anybody come to the association office. So it'll be myself and a few committee chairs that'll be here delivering their reports to you. Again, we don't want to cancel this broker meeting, which is why we're moving it to Facebook Live, and we're going to get that out because we do have a lot of people that attend. We do have valuable information to share with you all as the association.
One of the important ones, and I know that everybody needs to really tune in to the broker meeting next week, we're doing it Facebook Live, is the clear cooperation policy that has been approved by the MLS committee and the board of directors, and that is something that is going on nationwide. We want to make sure that you tune in next week on Thursday, March the 26th. We are going to be going live on Facebook, and we will be at some point discussing the clear cooperation policy.
The big one, the Fishing for Tree Pack on April 17th and 18th has been postponed until further notice. We will be emailing all the teams that have signed up. We'll be emailing all the sponsors that have signed up, letting them know of the announcement. That decision did not come lightly. That was something that, as a board, we really talked about, we really discussed. But again, with all the restrictions put in place by Hidalgo and Cameron County, it was the decision to postpone the tournament, as well as a recommendation from the leadership of Texas Realtors, who were going to be participating, who were advised not to travel. Texas Realtors does have a travel ban for their leadership in place right now. So be on the lookout. We will be sending a notice that the fishing tournament is postponed, but we are looking at future dates, and we'll keep you all updated on that.
And in addition to a future event that we are having to postpone is a spa day that we had worked with in conjunction with WCR. That spa day was going to be taking place next Thursday, and that is also being postponed. Again, a notice will be going out with another date. At this time, we don't have that date. A lot is still in the air and in flux, and so we are working our best to have dates finalized, etc. But we are going to give you the information as soon as we have it.
Committee meetings for all committee members and those of you that attend the committee meetings as guests. All committee meetings have been canceled moving forward, with the exception of the MLS committee and the budget committee. Those will be conducted via Zoom as well. Anything you want to elaborate on that?
If you're on the committee, you will be receiving an email with the link so that you can pre-register and participate in that meeting via Zoom. We are working to get our Zoom set up. That's going to be different than our education Zoom. So be on the lookout. If you serve on a committee and you have volunteered to participate in a committee, we appreciate you, we value you, and we really want to keep you healthy, and our entire community. And so those meetings are canceled on a needed basis. And right now our biggest need, again, MLS and budget, those are two things that we unfortunately have to continue to take action on. And so they will be done via Zoom, and hopefully we'll be able to work through the process of getting those set up.
Next, just be on the lookout for your emails from GMAR. We will be sending information out, keeping you updated as this situation here with GMAR goes on. With any changes, we'll include links to TAR, NAR, and their updates that they'll be putting out as well.
Okay. And on our social media pages, we will be posting information and links as well. Again, stay informed. We're going to do our best to get the information to you. You can always share the information to other groups or tag people in the comments down below. Tag people who you think it might be important for them to listen and to watch this video. We will be posting the video or sending it out via email as well. And we're happy to, through our PR committee, I mean, in this situation that we now have this new media availability, and so we will try to be going live next week for the broker meeting. We will be going live. We will be videotaping it. We will be sending out the video via email. Please be on the lookout for those things and support us and be listening.
More importantly, guys, take advantage of this time. If you're not out showing, reach out to your clients. If you know that sold in the past, if they bought at a higher interest rate, let them know. Now may be a perfect time to refinance. Talk to them about precautions they can take during this pandemic with the coronavirus. And as always, as recommended by the CDC, practice safe hygiene.
And I'd like to say that we are working with our vendors as well to provide information for you. So we will be sending out links or posting on social media ways in which that you can do open houses through our vendors and through the systems that we have available, all part of our member benefits. Again, we're in communication with our vendors and trying to get that information out to you as quickly as possible. Be proactive, go out there, start looking yourself for open house videos and stuff that you can have through any of the vendors that you use.
That's all we have.
Yeah.
Thank you, everyone, and we wish you all the best during this time. Have a good one.
Bye, everybody on
Bye.
Facebook Live. Thank you for joining us.